standing at your respective places for the national anthem,
ladies and gentlemen. I will request all of you to please stand up for the national anthem of India. Thank you very much. Please take your seats. Namo Buddhaya. Ladies and gentlemen, it's our proud privilege to welcome Honorable Vice President of India, Shri Jagdeep Dhankhar in this inaugural session of the 12th General Assembly of Asian Buddhist Conference for Peace. Honorable Minister of Earth Sciences, Government of India, Shri Kiren Rijiju, is also gracing the occasion along with the most Venerable Gabsu Choicham Dembril, the President of ABCP, and Dr. Hai Savanaratna, Secretary of State, Royal Government of Cambodia. We extend our hearty welcome to all these dignitaries and all of you, ladies and gentlemen. As you know, the Asian Buddhist Conference for Peace is a voluntary mass movement for Buddhists in Asia, symbolizing the innermost aspirations of Asian Buddhists to promote peace, social and economic progress, justice, and human dignity. May the Lord Buddha help us to achieve these goals. The monks from our Theravada and Mahayana traditions are going to pray for peace, equality, dignity, and for spiritual values for all of us. Prayer by monks from Theravada and Mahayana traditions.
You need to go there? Oh, yeah. You could take this. Water, yeah, please.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato samma sambuddhassa. Bhavatu sabba mangalam rakhantu sabba devata sabba buddhanubhavena sada sotti bhavantu te. Bhavatu sabba mangalam rakhantu sabba devata sabba dhammanubhavena sada sotti bhavantu te. Bhavatu sabba mangalam rakhantu sabba devata sabba sanghanubhavena sada sotti bhavantu te. And now I will request the most venerable Gabsucho Jam Dembril, the President of ABCP, to present his welcome address. Honorable the President of Asian Buddhist Conference for Peace.
남다르teg모, borhan다르teg모, 남다르teg모, 호다르teg모, бүгднайрын тхэнтэгсэн дэдэрэн кэлэгшэл хинсэлмаян Jagdeep, Dhankhar, бүгднайрын тхэнтэгсэн байгалийн шинжилгээ ухааны сайд эрхэм хүндэт Киран ирээжээжүү Азийн Buddhist-ийн Тайваны бахардын үндэсний төвүүдийн эрхэм хүндэт тэргүүнүүд төлөөлөгчд бурсан хувиргууд хүндэт зочдоо Азийн Buddhist-ийн Тайваны бахардын 12 дугаар ерөнхий шуурганд морилон нэлсэн таавуудын амар амгалан гайтгаж миний бие алга хамтдахын эрен мэдээлэл байгаадаа туйлын баяртай байна. Азийн Buddhist-ийн Тайваны бахардын 12 дугаар ерөнхий шуулган Бурхан багшийн нэлтэд тагуулсан гэгэрлийн хотгийг олсон хотогт энтхийг орноо Азийн Buddhist-ийн Тайваны бахар дэлхийн баруун дахны буддистууд дуу хоолой хэмээн урьяанд орж болж байгаа онцлогтой болж байна.
I take refuge in the Guru, I take refuge in the Buddha, I take refuge in the Dharma, and I take refuge in the Sangha. Your Excellency, Honorable Shri Jagdeep Dhankhar, the Vice President of India, Your Excellency, Honorable Kiran Rijiju, the Minister of Earth Science of India, eminent leaders and delegates of ABCP national centers, assembled monks, distinguished guests, with holding my palms together, I would like to state that I'm truly honored to extend my warmest greetings to you all participating in the 12th General Assembly of Asian Buddhist Conference for Peace. The uniqueness of this 12th General Assembly of Asian Buddhist Conference for Peace is that it is being organized in India, the northern land where the Buddha attained perfect enlightenment. And it is organized under the theme ABCP as the voice of world Southern Buddhists.
Азийн Buddhist-ийн Тайваны бахардын 12 дугаар ерөнхий шуулганы урилгыг хүндэтгэн хүлээн авч морилон саадсан бүгднайрын энэ тэргүүлсийн дэд ерөнхийлөгч эрхэмсэг ноён Jagdeep Dhankhar болон бүгднайрын энэ тэргүүлсийн байгалийн шинжилгээ ухааны сайд эрхэм хүндэт Kiran ирээжээжүү энтхийн ардан түүхийн эдрээтэй цаг хугацаа нөхцөл байдалд 5 сарын явъя нарт Азийн Buddhist-ийн Тайваны бахардын удирдах үндэсний төвүүдийн нэрийн өмнөөс болон хувьас чин сэтгэлийн угаас талархаж байгаагаа үгээр айлтгаж байна.
availing this opportunity on behalf of the Asian Buddhist Conference for Peace Headquarters, the Asian Buddhist Conference for Peace Nation Centers, and myself, I would like to thank His Excellency Honorable Shri Jagdeep Dhankhar, the Vice President of India, and His Excellency Honorable Kiran Rijiju, the Minister of Earth Science of India, for their respected presence by accepting our humble invitation.
Мөн Азийн буддистуудын тавьнава хурлын 12 дугаар ерөнхий чуулганы зохион байгуулах бэлтгэл ажлыг сайтар хангаж нэр их хөдөлмөрлсөн тус хурлын дэд нарийн бичгийн дарга өгөөд эндхийн үндэсний төв ерөнхий нарийн бичгийн дарга эрхэм хүндэт сонон ванчиг болон түүний ажлын хамт олон болон тус ажлыг чин сэтгэлээсээ дэмжсэн эндхэг анд нөхдөд өнөхөө талархж байгаагаа өгөр илэрхийлье.
Also, I would like to express my deepest gratitude towards Mr. Sonam Wanchuk, the General Secretary of ABCP India National Center, as well as the Deputy General Secretary of Asian Buddhist Conference for Peace, and his team and all our Indian friends for their tireless efforts, valuable preparatory works, and sincere support to make this General Assembly happen successfully.
Бахмагшин альцсан сургаад номлолд эвэрл нэгүүлсэл хүлчил төвчээр эв зохицол энэ тэгш очих зарцам ялгамжаатай байр суурь үзэлтэй Аз төв болон 80 дэлхийн хамгаалан аюулгүй байдлын төлөө бурхан багшин альцсан эдгээр сургаад номлолыг үндсэн баримтлах зарчмаан болгосон Азийн буддистуудын тавны хурал бол олон улсын бурхан шашнуудын инх тавны төлөө хөдөлгөөн билээ.
The principles of compassion, tolerance, harmony, equality are exceptionally rooted in the noble teachings of the Buddha. ABCP is an international Buddhist peace movement which aims at strengthening peace in Asia and worldwide on a larger scale, as its principles are solely based on the same principles.
Тус хөдөлгөөний зорилгыг эрхэмлэн бүс нутаг болон 80 дэлхийн таван аюулгүй байдлыг бэхжүүлэхийн төлөө бүхэл үйл хэрвээ нэгэн үзүүр сэтгэлээр зориулж ирсэн Азийн буддистуудын тавны баг хурлын анхны гишүүд болон тэдгээрийн үйл хэргийг бидэнд задгамжлуулсан дээдс мэрэгдийн их ачийг та бүхэндээ өнөөдөр дахин дуртай сануулъя.
Once again, I wish to remind you all of the utmost kindness of the founding members of Asian Buddhist Conference for Peace and their successors who dedicated all their hearts and efforts to strengthening peace and security in the region and globe, and passed down this unique peace movement to our present time by unwaveringly upholding its ends.
Энэ 22 дугаар ерөнхий чуулганы хурлаар Бутан болон Мьянмар улсууд Азийн буддистуудын тавны баг хурал гишүүнээр хэлсэн орох гэж байгааг дуулахтаа би их баяртай байна. Цаашдаа чуулганы хооронд Азийн буддистуудын тавны хурлын гишүүнчлэлийн нэгний улам бүр өргөсөн тэлж олон улсын тавцанд бидний бүс нутаг болон дэлхийн тавны төлөвтэй хоолой улам бүр ихчтэй сонсогдно гэдэгт миний бие итгэлтэй байгаа билээ.
Here I am very happy to state that through this 12th General Assembly, the Asian Buddhist Conference for Peace is to expand its membership by the countries Bhutan, Myanmar. Likewise, from one General Assembly to another, we will grow more and more expanded in membership, so that our united voice for regional and global peace will be heard louder on the international stage, I believe.
Эндхийн ард түмэн түүхийн эдрээтэй цаг үе нөхцөл байдал 5 сахиа буюу инх тайван зарчмыг тууштай баримтлахын төлөө явж ирсэн байдаг бөгөөд Аз төвд тогтвортой байдлыг тогтоом бэхжүүлэх тал дээр үлгэр дуурайлыг тэрчлэн үзүүлсэн Махатма Ганди, Jawaharlal Nehru, Indira Gandhi, Shri Narendra Modi зэрэг удирдагчдын бэлэг оюун зохиол үлсийг бид дуртай санаад даган байж байдаг билээ.
It is known to all that the people of India have been striving to unwaveringly uphold Panchashila, peace-supporting principle in hard times and situations in the history. We admire and rejoice of the wisdom and deeds accomplished by Indian leaders such as Mahatma Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru, Indira Gandhi, Shri Narendra Modi in maintenance of upholding these sublime principles in Asia.
Тусгаар тагдан хөгжил цэцэглэлт зэвсэг хураах энэ инх тайвнаар зэрэгцэх хэслүүдүүд нь өөр хоорондоо нэгт уялдаа холбоотой бөгөөд бид бүгд улс орны бүрэн эрхт байдал, нутагт дэвсгэрийн бүрэн бүтэн байдал, үйл дайсагнах, бусад улс орны дотоод эрх төлөвлөгөөс үл оролцох, инх тайвнчаар зэрэгцэн орчих тал дээр 5 сахиагийн зарчмыг баримтлаж ирсэн. Энэхүү зарчмаар өдгөө дэлхийн олон газар өрнөж буй зөрчилдөөн дайны аюулаас зайлсхийх зөв арга зам болж чадна гэв.
Independence, prosperity, disarmament, and peace are thoroughly interlinked, and since its establishment, the Asian Buddhist Conference for Peace has been unwaveringly following the principle of Panchashila on the issues such as sovereignty, territorial integrity, non-hostility, non-interference, and peaceful coexistence. I firmly believe that the principle of Panchashila can be an ideal measure for avoiding the ongoing wars and conflicts in different parts of the world today.
Иймээс өнөө болон ирээдүйд Азийн буддистуудын тавны баг орлого бодлогоо улам боловсруулах болгон үйл ажиллагаагаа улам идэвхжүүлэн бүс нутаг болон олон улсын энхийг эрхэмлэгч байгууллагатай хамтын ажиллагаагаа эрчимжүүлэх цаг үеийн зүй ёсны шаардлагатай тулж байгааг бид харж байна. Азийн буддистуудын тавны хурлын 12 дугаар ерөнхий чуулганы хамтын шийдвэрээр энэхүү шаардлагатай ажлыг гүйцэлдүүлэх тал дээр чухал арга хэмжээ авна гэдэгт итгэлтэй байгаа билээ. Ингээд Азийн буддистуудын тавны хурлын 12 дугаар ерөнхий чуулганы албан ёсоор нээж байгааг хуран цуулсан та бүхэнд үүгээр мэдэгдэж илэрхийлж байна.
Moreover, we are facing an inevitable and timely need to cooperate with regional and international organizers for peace by enhancing our policy more thoroughly and activating our actions more intensively. I hope that this 12th General Assembly takes an important step to accomplish this crucial task through its collective decision. Lastly, I hereby announce the opening of the 12th General Assembly of Asian Buddhist Conference for Peace. Thank you very much for your kind attention. May those who fight with arms and hands meet each other with flowers.
We are grateful to the most venerable President of ABCP for this welcome address. Now I request Honorable Minister of Earth Sciences, Government of India, Shri Kiren Rijiju, to address the August gathering on this occasion. Honorable Minister, sir.
Namo Buddhaya, respected Sri Jagdeep Dhankhar ji, the Honorable Vice President of India, most venerable Chogyams, the President of Asian Buddhist Conference for Peace, Dr. K. Swarnaratna, Secretary of State, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Royal Government of Cambodia, Lama Lopsangji, the Executive President of International Buddhist Confederation, Venerable Dalama Brahmaya, Secretary General of ABCP, most venerables, ambassadors, members of diplomatic corps, delegates from the 15 Asian countries, most venerable members of the Mahasangha present here in this Dharma gathering, dignitaries from different countries, erudite Buddhist scholars, Dharma practitioners, media persons, ladies and gentlemen. Greetings to you all and Namami. At this moment, I feel honored and joyful to be present here at this sacred occasion of the 12th General Assembly of the Asian Buddhist Conference for Peace. I am thankful to the organizers and congratulate all the members of the ABCP who have assembled here from various countries to participate in this General Conference. I feel assured that such a rare and unique Dharma gathering involving Sangha leaders, eminent Buddhist scholars and Dharma practitioners from all over the world would be able to contribute meaningfully towards spreading the universal message of Lord Buddha, very much needed in the chaotic modern world. The overwhelming response to this event from the Sangha and Buddhist leaders from across the world indicates the enthusiasm and keenness that persists globally towards seeking universal well-being, peace, and compassion through the teachings of Lord Buddha. Today, in the presence of Honorable Vice President, Sri Jagdeep Dhankhar ji, I would like to recall the Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji in his address in 2015 during the Vesak Buddha Purnima had emphatically stated that in today's world, any nation which aspires to be a global leader must follow the teachings of Lord Buddha. Then only you can morally, spiritually, politically, culturally lead the world. So today in this very important conference being held in India, we also have a very heartfelt message from Prime Minister which will be read out after some time. I have been associated with this organization from the past and was always keen to see the ABCP grow in strength and stride over the years. However, due to numerous factors for the organization, while remaining active in its functional format, has been consistently striving to attain the global stature as deserving of its capabilities and potential. During a meeting I held with the representatives of the ABCP at my residence recently, I realized that there was a renewed vigor with which the office bearers wanted the organization to play a lead role in achieving its aims and objectives. I understand that a lot of groundwork has been done towards this end, and a serious reorganization has been perceived for the organization. I extend all my support to the members and the leadership of the ABCP, and I'm also available for any advice, guidance, or support forever. When we speak of Buddhism in Asia, we are talking of a large span of area and population which is multicultural, multi-ethnic, encompassing the collective and diverse customs and traditions of art, architecture, music, literature, lifestyle, philosophy, food, politics, and religion that have been practiced and maintained by the numerous ethnic groups of the continent since prehistory. Buddhism has undoubtedly been a critical factor in binding several of the nations in Asia together and also with India. It has given us all a way of life which has its rich values. In a way, Buddhism has been a strong, trusted and reliable philosophy, a way of life or religion, whatever we may call it, to bring about a high degree of belief in non-violence and peace, and a life practiced based on wisdom and compassion. The message of world peace that it conveys is seen as a basic strand of human civilization. Even prosperity and peace are interdependent. Although human civilization is still colored with war and violence, but peace has subsequently been restored with the realization that without peace, human civilization will be extinct. The Buddhist philosophy urges for mutual trust, cooperation, self-sacrifice, and inner satisfactions, which negate the possibilities of conflict and violence. In fact, it leads to the essence of peace, which is a vital component of our modern society and civilization. In this context, Buddhist teaching of evolving practice of peace and non-violence from inner sense, which ultimately leads to harmony between different social cultural groups, religious beliefs, and nation states, has always been a promising philosophy. In my opinion, Buddhism is always been a promising philosophy. In my opinion, Buddhism is the strength of Asia and will always remain a strong foundation for a stable, confident and dynamic Asia. Whether it is politics or economy or defense, relation or booming technological strength which form the basis of a country's existential matrix, with the underlying belief in Buddhism, a nation can overcome any challenges that it faces. Having said this, I must emphasize that ABCP is a time-tested organization created as early as in 1970 and has seen the world change through wars and conflicts, poverty and social degradation, terrorism and insurgencies, political and economic changes of different nature, some good and some bad. At the same time, the ABCP has also seen the growth of Asia, which is the largest and the most populous of the continents, as Asia become richer, faster than any other region of the world. Of course, not to mention the turnaround brought about by the technological and scientific advancement that Asia has seen. This deep-rooted experience and durable existence of the organization undoubtedly gives it the strength and confidence to not only strive for universal peace, harmony and cooperation among nations, but also to further their economic and social advancement and promoting respect for justice and human dignity. We need to remember that Buddhist culture, tradition and heritage binds us all together and acts as an umbilical cord. Therefore, we need to ensure that this cord is made further strong, robust and firm under any circumstances. I wish the ABCP every success, and I am confident that the 12th General Assembly will come out with some positive and strong messaging, not only for the ABCP per se, but also for the overall interest of Buddhism across the globe. I would also look forward to meet you in my residence. Tomorrow I have extended a special get-together, a high tea at my official residence. So I hope to interact much more closely with all the scholars and all the foreign delegates, and especially to seek the blessings of all the Sangha members, the venerables. So it's a fortunate occasion for me. And once again, I'm glad that such a high participation has taken place for this 12th ABCP conference. Namo Buddhaya. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister sir. We are grateful for your support and motivation. I will now request Most Venerable Gabzu Choicham Gambil, the President of ABCP, to felicitate Honorable Vice President of India and present him an ABCP memento to Honorable Vice President. Thank you very much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, the ABCP has been honoring and felicitating those dignitaries who have been contributing in achieving the aims and objectives of ABCP. May I now request Most Venerable Gabjo Choicham Dembrel, the President of ABCP, to present first the ABCP Medal of Honor to Honorable Shri Kiran Rijiju, Honorable Minister of Earth Sciences, Government of India. The ABCP Medal of Honor is being presented to Honorable Minister of Earth Sciences, Government of India, Shri Kiran Rijiju, for his valuable contribution in achieving the aims and objectives of Asian Buddhist Conference for Peace. Now I will request Most Venerable President ABCP to present ABCP Medal of Honor to Venerable Lama Lobsang, the Executive President, International Buddhist Confederation, IBC. The ABCP Medal of Honor. We are grateful to all the dignitaries, all the honorable and venerable dignitaries present here. Ladies and gentlemen, it is our good fortune that the Honorable Vice President of India, Shri Jagdeep is gracing the occasion as Chief Guest in this inaugural session of 12th General Assembly of ABCP. May I now request Honorable Vice President of India for his kind address and motivation. Honorable Vice President of India, Shri Jagdeep Dhankhar.
Thank you. Shri Kiran Rijiju, Honorable Minister of Earth Sciences, Government of India. A very thought-provoking, emotive address by him indicating contemporaneous relevance of this August conference. Most Venerable D. Chai Jones, President ABC. It is my honor and privilege, a moment to be ever cherished, to be sharing dice with him. A man full of sublimity, nobility, and his address will ever be etched in my mind for its content and discourse. Dr. Khai Sovan Ratna, Secretary of State, Deputy Minister, Royal Government of Cambodia, distinguished dignitaries on and off the dais, the tone for me was set when the memento was given to me. And what was indicated there, I read, for benefit of those who are here and those outside in the entire world. It carried a message which could not be more impactful and contemporarily relevant, and a beacon for everyone. The message is, I quote, "May those who fight with arms in hands meet with flowers." It says it all. Best wishes and greetings to the 12th General Assembly of ABCP. It is a great honor to welcome you all to New Delhi, especially since an assembly of ABCP is happening here after 5 decades. Welcome to Bharat, home to 1/6 of humanity. The importance of this gathering assumes significance as the world is passing through a historic and transformational change. We gather at the 12th ABCP General Assembly under the timely theme, ABCP, the Buddhist voice of Global South. Friends, this coincides with India's growing leadership role, amplifying the voices of Global South, as evidenced by G20 presidency and the Voice of Global South Summit. India is committed to representing the concerns of nations with 3/4 of the world's population. The motto is soothing, as Bharat as a nation has been guided by the principles of Bhagwan Buddha. This event, friends, is significant also as we are gathered in the capital of a country where Buddhism was born and spread to diverse corners of the world, including all the countries that are members of this prestigious international organization for the noble cause of peace. India is the land of Bhagwan Buddha, as appropriately reflected by Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi. I quote him, "We are proud to belong to a nation that has given the world Buddha and not Yuddha, that is war." Two extremes put in perspective. India is committed to ensuring the younger generations across the world learn more about Bhagwan Buddha and get inspired by his ideals. India is proactive, be it the development of Buddhist circuit, boosting connectivity for international travelers to access sites of Buddhist heritage, or the efforts such as India Interest Center for Buddhist culture, or the popularization of Bhagwan Buddha's message. World today faces challenges that are universal and call for concerted effort, be it the climate change, conflict, terrorism, or poverty. These challenges to humanity are existential and can be addressed by common resolve and collaborative and collective approach. The principles of Bhagwan Buddha are no less than a beacon of hope and light to catalyze convergence of all stakeholders on a common platform. Platforms such as ABCP are important in shaping a common future and directing a positive discourse. The diverse activities of ABCP are a testament and well tested of the proactive engagement of its members. It is heartening and soothing to witness your commitment to promoting mutual understanding and cooperation between nations and societies. The Honorable Minister at length reflected on this. The ABCP's proactive collaboration with international bodies reflects its inclusive and forward-looking approach of addressing the challenges faced by the world. I have no doubt this is the only way. This is the only way that can take us to a path of sanity for welfare of humanity. Buddha's timeless wisdom, eternal wisdom, woven into the fabric of our world, offers a very powerful, harmonious, wholesome, seamless passage to peace, prime need of our times, not only for human beings, but also for living beings. His four noble truths and eightfold path guide us towards inner peace, compassion, and non-violence, a transformative roadmap for individuals and nations plagued by conflicts currently. In a world yearning for harmony, and that yearning for harmony is in every heart, we see it with agony and anguish every day. Buddha's light shines brightest. Let us embrace his teachings, build a future where peace prevails. Beyond mere coexistence, Buddha's teachings weave a tapestry of understanding, empathy, and shared well-being. In a world rife with division, his wisdom shines brighter than ever and is needed more seriously than ever. Let us follow the light of tolerance, justice, and a shared commitment to peace, paving the way for a future where all flourish and virtuosity blossoms, sublimity shines. Our shared heritage, woven with faith, culture, and love, forms an unbreakable thread. Together as a family united by Buddha, we create the world with his message of peace. Violence has never generated unity, and peace has never led to divisions. Across the continent, Buddhist stupas stand as silent testaments to Buddha's enduring wisdom. Whispers of chants and vibrant festivals echo his teachings, reminding us of India's role as the birthplace and a beacon of non-violence, peace, and compassion for the millennia. This ethos, reflected in our Constitution and national emblem, compels us to share his message with the world, just as India has always shared its knowledge and world wisdom over thousands of years. Friends, the Indian Constitution artwork, and that is part of Indian Constitution, reflects 5,000 years of history. I invite your attention particularly to part 5 of the Constitution, where Lord Buddha graces the first sermon, the Dharmachakra Parvatana. This is an integral part of Indian Constitution, integral part of a nation that is home, as I stated, to 1/6 of humanity. This placement in the Indian Constitution that guides our working in all aspects symbolizes the ideals of enlightenment. A parliamentary system, independent judiciary, and balance of power guiding the nation's highest institutions. This positioning of Buddha and his thought in the Indian Constitution will secure effective, impactful working of all organs of state. Buddha's teachings inspire India's service-driven governance, prioritizing citizen welfare and inclusivity from farmers and the vulnerable to the young. This commitment extends to environmental sustainability, where the interconnectedness of all life guides India's advocacy for greener future. Initiatives such as International Solar Alliance, which is headquartered in India, launched by India, and Mission Life reflects our commitment to harnessing sustainable and clean energy for the well-being of our planet. All these are deeply emanating from thought process of Lord Buddha. Gautam Buddha's message of peace, harmony, and coexistence stands stark against forces of hate and terror that threaten our world. But our hope lives in those who believe in humanity. Let us converge, guided by Buddha's wisdom, not just a relic of the past, but as a compass for the future. In an age of ethical uncertainty, and imagine, ethics has to guide humanity. If there is uncertainty about ethics, violence, peace, nobility, sublimity, we are losing our path. His teachings offer a path of sustainability, simplicity, moderation, and reverence for all life, all living beings. By embracing this interconnectedness, we can build a harmonious future with our planet. On the occasion of this 12th General Assembly, let us ignite the embers of Buddha's wisdom. For within its light, we discover not only personal peace, but the power to forge a world united in harmony. Our Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji rightly called Buddhism the biggest strength of earth, a statement of great consequence. Let this truth be our banner as we, the Asian Buddhist Conference for Peace, march ever forward in its spirit. Remember, Buddha's teachings are not relics of past, but a guiding compass for future. As technology races ahead, his middle path, a tapestry of friendship, moderation, and reverence for all life, offers a sustainable path for us and our planet. His thought process, principles, and essence will all be more needed when the world is faced with disruptive technologies. Therefore, let us not merely gather here, but proactively champion the Buddha's message. Let our deliberations birth a vigorous program of action, echoing his call to befriend one another and work for the betterment of all humanity. We are living in tough times. There is intolerance of the other point of view to the extent that no one wants to listen to the other point of view. That is a sense to go forward. Let us hear the other point of view, not dismiss it outright. We can be judgmental after bestowing attention to that point of view. May this assembly become a beacon, and I am full of hope, optimism, and confidence it will be one. Illuminating a path where borders fade and shared understanding reigns. May the light of Buddha guide us, transforming not just ourselves, but the very fabric of our world. Together and in tandem, let us build a future where peace is not a dream, but a shared endeavor. For in the spirit of Buddha, we know that there is no other way. In a strife-torn world, facing existential challenges, a voice of sanity for peace and harmony, reflecting time-tested wisdom of Buddha, would certainly emanate from deliberations of this sublime platform. It has been indicated by the Prime Minister to the entire world, we are not living in an era of expansion or war. And issues need to be deliberated, diagnosed, and addressed in a spirit of consensus with dialogue and diplomacy. I conclude, friends, by what Lord Buddha taught us. Bhaktu Sab Mangalam, which means blessings, compassion, and welfare for all. His Excellency had reflected to this in his enormously impactful address on 3 occasions. I leave this place fully energized, surcharged, motivated and inspired to do my humble might to further the thought process of Buddha in whatever capacity I can. Thank you so much for availing me an opportunity which I would ever cherish. Namaskar.
Many thanks to Honorable Vice President of India for his address. Ladies and gentlemen, I will request all of you to please stand up at your respective places in the honor of the national anthem of India.